origins of Valentine's Day. And I'm gonna be honest, this year I completely forgot about Valentine's Day. So this is a very last minute video. However, it will be okay too. So for this video I brought some strawberries. I actually have never posted like a mukbang or an eating video on my channel before. I filmed one before, but I hated it so much that I just deleted it like right after. Usually I at least maybe, let it sit in my drafts for a couple of months before I'll delete it. But with that video I hated it so much that I just deleted it right away. So let's see if this video will be okay. I feel like I'm not the best at eating sounds, but we'll see. I tried to make this video a bit like cozier, with the red undertones. So let me know if you like it. Alright. Oh, and I also thought that I would talk about like how Valentine's Day is celebrated in my country, in Eastern Europe, the Czech Republic. And then I would tell you like some horror stories from Valentine's Day. However, I don't have that many, so I found an article talking about other people's horror stories, so we can read those. Alright, so I have the strawberries right here. I usually would put sugar on them. If they're too sour, I'll try one and we'll see, and I'll decide if I will put sugar on them or not. I think they're okay. Obviously, February is not the time where you should harvest strawberries, so they're not as sweet. But it's okay. I think. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this because I don't like talking when I'm eating, but I also want to talk in this video. So I don't know. So I think I'll just take like small pauses for eating. I'm really hungry, so all I want to do now is to eat. But let's talk about Valentine's Day. So it's not really celebrated that much in my country. It's sort of seen as an American holiday. That's not like traditionally Eastern European. And I feel like either people love it completely and they go all out. They buy like flowers for their girlfriends, or chocolate and stuff, or gifts. Or they completely hate it and they don't celebrate it at all. Now, I don't know if I'm not like crush actually sent my best friend a Valentine. And it was, I feel like you can hear my stomach. And it was just like a piece of paper with something on it. It wasn't like anything special, it wasn't like in the shape of the heart or anything like that. Oh no. It's getting messy. And obviously it broke my heart, right? However, after that I stopped liking the boy completely. I was just like, no. And my best friend at the time and the crush, they ended up dating for like 5 days, which is almost an eternity in third graders' eyes. So maybe that's why I was just like later on not interested in him anymore. But I think we never actually made like Valentines in class. So I remember we made all kinds of stuff in art class in elementary school, but never a Valentine. That's not really a thing here. However, you can find some strawberries in a shop before Valentine's Day, or roses, or chocolate. So I guess there is like a portion of people who celebrate it like one way or another. For me, it's a win because I love strawberries and they're usually not available in January or December, but they are in February, so it's a win for me. The strawberries are actually surprisingly good. I thought they would be sour, but they're not. And obviously they're imported. I don't know where they're imported from. Like usually in August you can find strawberries from Spain. But maybe these strawberries are from a different country, a warmer country. I don't know. But they're really good. I only have like 3 left. And I was really hungry before I filmed this video. Actually, I wanted to film in a really nice formal dress that's also red. However, I cannot lift my arms up at all in that dress. And I wore it to my first uni graduation ceremony. And it was such a fail because I had to do lots of stuff and I couldn't lift my arms, so I was literally like this the whole time. And you can even see in the pictures else celebrate. So it's kind of the same. I feel like if you're not in a relationship, it kind of puts some pressure on you to find one. And I don't know. I kind of find the holiday a little silly. Because I think, why should only Valentine's Day be the only day when you get flowers? Or small gifts, you know? I don't know. And I feel like sometimes, I feel like sometimes I've noticed that, like my friends, boyfriends for example, who kind of use it as an excuse to not buy anything else throughout the year. You know, no flowers, nothing. Because they were like, oh, but I bought it for you for Valentine's Day. But it depends on the relationship, obviously. Okay. Almost finished. Then I'm going to wash my hands. And we'll read the horror stories, okay? I'm going to be cringing so hard once I'll edit this video, because I usually don't like eating sounds too much in a video. I really like eating strawberry sounds though, because I've seen it in one of Zoe's ASMR's live stream, and it was so good. I love her, by the way. She's like my OG ASMR artist. And I started watching her when I was in Korea, actually. Okay. Alright, so now I'll wash my hands and I'll be right back. I am back. So this article is titled 15 Valentine's Day Date Horror Stories That Will Make You Glad You're Single. Okay. And it's a BuzzFeed article. I don't know, probably most of these are fake, but hey, it's okay. So number one, this is smoking hot date. We went out for dinner. She leaned in to kiss me and her hair got caught in the candle. She didn't realize and proceeded to spread the fire to my very nice dress shirt. She then blamed it on me. Never saw her again. Okay, I mean, I would be more mad about my hair than some random dude's shirt, but... Number two, this emo farewell. The guy I'd been seeing gave me black and dead roses, saying that's how he saw our relationship. Dead. Okay, I mean, that's funny, okay? Like at first I thought, oh, maybe it's just, you know, his personality, but no, it was to send a message. Okay. Number three, this last minute change. I'd been dating my boyfriend for almost a year. same after our surprise double date. Please don't do that. Don't do that. At least warn the person beforehand. Number 4. This ruined flow. My date actually bought me a whole outfit for Valentine's Day, but lo and behold, my brand new white dress got ruined by Aunt Flo. He saw the mark forming and in front of everyone around us said, "Really, Haley? How childish. You couldn't have handled it in. Guys are jerks." I see. It took me a while to realize what they were actually implying. The amount of dudes that don't know how period works is sometimes very surprising to me. Anyways, number 5. This poor gift giving. My then boyfriend surprised me with a gift, and it ended up being a shirt of mine that I had left at his place. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not a great gift, is it? Number 6. This unrequited love. During my freshman year of college, I was hopelessly in love with my best friend. On Valentine's Day, he asked me out to lunch. We were together for an hour and a half before he revealed that he actually had a girlfriend and that she'd really love me. That's terrible, but that's life, you know. This presumptuous fellow, number 7 by the way, on the way to the restaurant, he was telling me how he'd cracked his phone screen, and when I glanced at his phone, I realized that the background was a picture of me after only knowing him a week. Okay, that's a little, too much, I guess, yeah. Number 8. This high school vomit machine. Once in high school, I was asked out on Valentine's Day with a big teddy bear and roses, the whole shebang. However, I had nausea that morning and threw up all over the guy and the gifts. Oops. Yeah. Number 9. This third wheeling mom. Valentine's Day 2009 was a day that will live in infamy. My then boyfriend planned for us to drive to a nearby winery for a tour and a dinner, but he invited his mother. What is up with these guys just inviting their mothers to dates? Come on. To make matters worse, his mother called to tell us she was running late and demanded he put me on the phone. I managed a weak hello and she screeched, "I'll be there when I get there. Go buy him a steak and give him some B-word I can't say without being demonetized. And both of you, shut up." I was horrified. Worst Valentine's Day ever. I'm just embarrassed for this man and this man's mother. Number 10. This man on a mission. We were having dinner at a restaurant and suddenly he jumped up and ran to the bathroom. After about 45 minutes, I got worried and went to check on him. As it turned out, the guy who went into the bathroom before him was his dealer, and they were in there getting high. This was not only Valentine's Day, it was our first date. Yikes. Number 11. This candygram catastrophe. At my high school, students could send Valentine's Day candygrams to each other, and my long-distance boyfriend somehow arranged to send me some. But a few days before the 14th, he broke up with me for another girl. Come Valentine's Day, I received candygrams every hour from him, telling me how much he loved me and how he couldn't wait to see me again. Yikes. Number 12. This 7-Eleven romance. This guy had asked me out a few times and I'd said no every time, but I decided to give him a shot for Valentine's Day. Always a bad idea if you're not interested in the person. Don't get their hopes up. I got in his car and he drove me to Quick Check, picture 7-Eleven and Subway combined. He paid for only his sandwich and then he just dropped me off at my dorm. they were usually bought as a dozen. Turns out he'd actually bought a dozen roses and given the 6 other roses to 6 other girls. Oh my god. Number 14th. This naked breakup. I had been dating this guy and was really falling for him. He said he wanted to plan everything for our Valentine's Day date. He loved astronomy, so he picked a spot and brought a small telescope and showed me all the constellations. I was on cloud 9. I changed into something sexy and invited him in. He got undressed, got in bed, and then told me he couldn't do this anymore. He basically got undressed to break up with me. He said I deserved a really nice Valentine's date before he did it. Okay, I mean, people can change their mind, right? So, yeah. Okay, last story. Near-death experience. I went out with a guy I'd seen a few times before. He surprised me by bringing a box of chocolates. He knew I had a severe tree nut allergy, but the box didn't have one of those guides in it. Oh no. So he made a joke of it, where he'd eat part of a piece, and if it was nut free, I'd finish it. Well, there was one chocolate that definitely had nuts in it, because I immediately started swelling. I couldn't breathe, see, or hear. Luckily, we made it to the hospital in time, and everything was fine. Okay, that's scary. Allergies are so scary. Okay, so that will be it for today's video. Wait, I forgot completely. I actually saved some dry flower blossoms for this video, and I should have used it, but I forgot completely, so I'll just add it now. I don't want to completely destroy them. Maybe I can make a separate video with them. I don't know. They're already kind of falling apart though. Anyways. Okay, now thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Alright.